good night. We are at the Begbie Lookout, which has a very tall hill behind here. There's a cell phone tower up there, but there's also a fire lookout building, which we're going to take a walk up to later. And it's one of the few still manned fire lookouts in British Columbia. I think the sign said there was 11. And this particular lookout is named after Judge Begbie from back in the Gold Rush days, who was known as the Hanging Judge. This is quite a nice little level lookout parking lot. The reviews on iOverlander, someone said you're allowed to stay here for 14 days, but I haven't seen any indication that that's the case. But definitely not a bad place to stay, right off Highway 1 or 97 North. There's garbage cans, a couple picnic tables. I tried driving up the road to the lookout, but it was pretty narrow and I was not really sure where I was going, so I backed down and was able to turn around and come back down here. There is one other person I noticed this morning who is up where the trail starts up to the lookout in a little tent from a motorbike. There's also 2 outhouses here, which, considering there's nobody here, are relatively clean, and there was actually toilet paper in them. It's fairly clean. It looks like somebody does the maintenance. I mean, they've got garbage to be picked up and bathrooms to be cleaned, so obviously somebody does maintenance here. But yeah, quite a nice spot, but my feet are freezing. There was a heavy frost last night, and all I've got on is my little canvas sneakers and a thin pair of socks, so it's getting to the point where I'm going to need to wear my heavier shoes. And things are sort of coming together in the car. It's a little bit frustrating, I guess, at night when I get in. The feeling of climbing around on the bed in my clothes feels constricting, so I try to get out of my jeans and stuff as quickly as possible and get into my pajamas, which are short, so I feel less constricted. I don't know what that is. I feel like confined. The smallness of the back of the car doesn't bother me. It's the feeling of this being confined in my clothes. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how it feels. I feel like I can't move around as easily with jeans and whatever on, so I try to get into my pajamas as quickly as possible. We've had good cell reception here, so I was able to watch some movies last night. We're just gonna hang out here this morning and go for our walk up the trail, and we'll take you with us, and it's supposed to be spectacular views, so we'll show you that. And it's a blue sky day. It looks gorgeous after the couple of very dreary days we've had so far. It's looking like it's going to be a nice day. In 1923, the Caribou Forest District invested $417 into the construction of a lookout on Begbie Mountain. Although the original building has been replaced, it has been an active lookout for many years. Advances in technology have changed the mandate from a physical lookout with personnel on site to more advanced lightning strike technology, cameras, and aerial patrols. On a clear day from this point, you can see a range of just under 9 million hectares. The mountain was named after the legendary judge Sir Matthew Begbie, sent from England in 1858 to be the first judge of the new colony of British Columbia. He brought law and order to the scattered mining camps in the north during the Cariboo Gold Rush. The lookout on Begbie Summit was officially established as a public recreation site in 2011, allowing visitors to not only enjoy the panoramic views offered at the top of the mountain, but also to discover the history and importance of fire lookouts in BC. You can hear Gracie. She is in the backpack back there, and she desperately wants to be out on her leash, but I didn't bring her leash up with us, so she can't get out. But we're gonna head back down now. I'm just loving sitting here in the sun. It's so nice and warm after being kind of chilly down in the shade, but I think the sun is probably hitting the car now. Hopefully it's dried up all the frost or melted all the frost, and we're gonna head on down the road towards 100 Mile, and then we'll be heading to where I used to live outside of Williams Lake. So we're gonna be heading there today, and we should be able to camp on the lake that I used to live on. So stick around. That was an absolutely awesome way to start the day, hiking up to the Begbie Fire Lookout Tower. Just amazing, spectacular views, as you will have seen from the videos. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!